Hardpoint identified.
Oh look, it's another Call of Duty game. This is Call of Duty Cold Turkey Edition, I think? I don't know. At this stage right now, Call of Duty has gone through so many refreshes and so many brands that
Hostiles have the hard
I
point.
don't even know where they are now. I don't even know what game this is, if I'm being honest with you, in the series. I don't know. So I'm just going to call it Call of Duty Cold Turkey Edition because that's pretty much what I've gone when it comes to Call of Duty. So, this is Call of Duty Cold War, Black Ops I think, or Black Ops Cold War. It's something, it's more Call of Duty, it doesn't really matter honestly. So, let's go over the what's on display here. So this is Call of Duty. It feels the same as every other Call of Duty that's been recently released. This feels very similar to Modern Warfare in my opinion. It does, but it doesn't. This is clearly the same engine, and clearly they are using, I think, some of the same assets are just like slightly tailored to the theming of this game. But the overall mechanics are pretty similar to Modern Warfare. There's nothing really fancy going on here. The mechanics are pretty much classic boots on the ground Call of Duty, and they are playing it incredibly safe. And I mean, this is basically more Call of Duty, and it is an incredibly safe game. Yeah, there are no like outlandish mechanics here. They are pretty much just the same old, and that's honestly fine. In terms of the like gunplay, the guns pretty much instantly kill you. There's little to no recoil, although there is a little bit. It feels very much like Call of Duty, pretty much. I think that this is a okay game. I do not like Call of Duty. I'm just gonna say that now. I haven't liked Call of Duty for a while. This is mainly because the CoD formula, quite frankly, to me is not very... I don't like it. I don't want to play it anymore, and I don't like it. It's that simple. Call of Duty condenses down the skill floor and skill ceiling so heavily that there is little to no room for me to improve as a player. And quite frankly, the game is incredibly random, and I don't like how the game rewards you for playing. The game literally rewards you for being a camping player, and it forces you to be a camping player because of how many kill zones there are, how fast you die, how accurate the guns are, etc, etc. The list is endless. I don't understand how this game has a competitive scene. I don't understand how this game even has a competitive scene that is worth millions and millions of dollars. I don't understand how this game has a competitive scene given the formula of the game. And I don't understand how this game has a competitive scene that seems to never die and stays around even though it gets released yearly compared to every other competitive game in the existence, which isn't a yearly release. It boggles my mind. It really does. Speaking of which, we can go on to skill-based matchmaking. I don't think skill-based matchmaking exists in this game. I don't think there's evidence for it. I feel like people are complaining about the CoD formula, and these are from so-called good players that quite frankly don't understand the game, and quite frankly are probably not that good. I know that's going to be controversial. I know that's going to annoy people, but a lot of the complaints that people have about this game, it's basically the Call of Duty formula, and I have to ask the question, what game have you been playing for the last decade or more? Because if I can spot it, I don't know how you haven't been able to spot the skill floor being tiny and the skill ceiling being tiny, and that is behind Call of Duty's success. I legitimately have to wonder. I assume it's because people are basically linked to Call of Duty and they don't want to really give up. And if they go play other games, they just would disappear into irrelevance. I might be wrong though. I might honestly be wrong. But it's Call of Duty, it's more Call of Duty. For me personally, I don't like it. That's not to say this is a bad game, it's just that the Call of Duty formula for me has been done, done again, and done again, and done again. At this stage right now, it's basically like a pop song that you've heard 1,000 times before that's remixed in an original version of a song, and I'm just bored of it. I really am. There's nothing in these mechanics, like there's nothing that the game can do to honestly get my interest back without changing radically the entire game, and unfortunately that would alienate millions of players, and that would mean it's no longer Call of Duty anymore. So yeah, I've been on quite a journey when it comes to shooting games, and I honestly hate modern shooters now. Most modern shooters I actually despise, because they're very similar to each other, they're very much the same, and quite frankly, they're all incredibly Call of Duty-ish, and they cater to the lowest common denominator, and I want a challenge, like, I really do, and I want something different. I want like, a game which I don't die instantly. It seems like consoles have somewhat killed the first-person genre, first-person shooter genre, and they've completely neutered it. That all developers have, and it really wasn't a genre which could make a lot of money. And as it turns out, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to talking about Call of Duty. So, this version of Call of Duty, I believe, is set in the Cold War. It's, I don't know. I think the theming and UI are honestly pretty interesting in terms of their like design. The problem I have right now is the fact there's nothing really else to say. This is basically just a reskin of the last Call of Duty game, outside of a couple like minor changes, but that's pretty much Call of Duty. Like, it's more of the same, it's more of what you know, it's nothing really different. And they haven't really experimented or done anything different a while now, and I just feel like the series has somewhat stagnated. And it's stagnated because, quite frankly, they could literally just keep releasing the same game over and over again, and people would still keep buying it, and they would still make a lot of money off of the microtransactions. And yes, they are losing players, but they still have millions and millions of players, and they're still making a lot of money. So yeah, this is. I can understand why people play Call of Duty. I do. You come home from work, you play like 2 or 3 rounds of Call of Duty, and it's easy, mindless fun. But for me personally, it's not. I don't find it interesting. I don't find it fun anymore. Yeah, like that's it really. I think what I'm gonna do now is just like talk a bit more about like the weapon balance, I guess. Shotguns in this game suck. SMGs seem to be okay. Assault rifles are still very, very powerful. Call of Duty's problem is the fact that if it makes shotguns better and it makes sniper rifles better, it has to completely redesign the maps, and it doesn't turn into a very fun experience being one-shot or playing on maps that are sniper friendly. But also it's not a very fun experience turning the game into being a sniper friendly game, because it doesn't like flow with the formula of the game. I think Call of Duty honestly should just call it quits at this point and just say, you know what, sniper rifles, they shouldn't be in the game, and shotguns should not be in the game, and literally just go with assault rifles, LMGs, and SMGs, and then release lots of them. Have like 15 of each. Boom. Like, there you go. Yeah. Because from my experience so far, shotguns in this game are not very good. They're okay, but they're not like, they're not as strong compared to assault rifles or SMGs, and that is a huge, huge problem. We still have the perk system in Call of Duty, we still have the customization options, we still have like, you can customize your weapon, you get unlocks, blah 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 blah. For me personally, I don't enjoy the, like, you have to unlock these weapons in this specific order. I just want to play with them, like, out the box. I want an AK-47, I want to have it immediately. I don't want to have to get to level 455, be a commander, gone and got him a baguette or something, and then go and get him a bunch of donuts in order to unlock the AK-47. Just give me access to them, like, immediately. I don't care. Like, I don't know why you're doing this. They have become slightly better when it comes to stuff like this. Mainly, you can immediately customize your weapon out the gate, which is nice. But why was that not a thing to begin with? It's been about 10 years or so, but that's just annoying. It really is. I think the other thing to say there too is the same thing with perks. Let me just customize, like, out the gate immediately. Like, really, let me just customize out the gate immediately. Apart from that, I think I already said this already, but I'm gonna repeat it. I feel like Call of Duty is doing too much and trying to please too many people. I think the easy solution to this is, quite frankly, just to, like, strip more stuff out the game. I don't want to say that, but I feel like they need to be like, there are 4 game modes in Call of Duty: Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and then have like a Warzone game mode, and be like, that's it, and then balance around that, and then make the maps around that, and make lots of maps, like a lot. Call of Duty, in my opinion, should have at least, on release, for every single game mode, 10 plus maps. So that's 40 maps, because I get it when it comes to, like, design. Designing maps takes a while, but they do have years to make this game now. There is a lot of content in this game though, and I mean like a lot. Single player, multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, like that's 4 game modes plus like. But you can do it. You've been like making these games for years at this point, and you can pretty much just flow these out over and over again. And I honestly believe you could make at least 40 plus maps without much trouble. Like, without much trouble at all. I really do believe. But they have to make their money somewhere, and I don't even know what their like map policy is this year, because I know last year it was free for everybody. I don't know. I'm actually curious to see what they do with microtransactions this year. They've been pretty aggressive in the past, so I'm not helpful at all. I think it's going to go quite aggressively in the opposite direction. Anyway, what is there to say? I think the maps so far are okay. They are pretty much classic Call of Duty. And what I mean by that is kill zone here, don't poke your head out here, and ADS around the corner here. I have had some dodgy spawns when it comes to the game so far, but I think that's mainly because they have too many game modes. But that's just like a guess. I think this is a fine game though. Like, there isn't anything wrong with it. As for this being a beta, I assume this is a beta just for server stress testing as opposed to feedback, because this game is out soon, and they literally do not have time to change much at all outside of, say, the font. So yeah, I haven't like noticed anything like outrageous. I think this is running on dedicated servers, but I don't have a clue. The game does not tell you. Again, Call of Duty does not like provide you with information, although they have started to get slightly better with information about certain things for the game, which is nice. Although we still have those stupid bars. I don't know why they still exist, but they do. Just get rid of the bars, please. I'm guessing those are for the casual players that just go, hey, I just put this on. Whatever. So yeah, more Call of Duty, more the same. I'm not really interested in Call of Duty. You die pretty much instantly. You run around the corner, you die pretty much instantly. The game rewards camping heavily. It does not reward moving. It forces you towards certain playstyles and compresses the skill ceiling heavily, as well as the skill floor. That's Call of Duty. I don't think skill-based matching is in this at all. I think people complaining, quite frankly, don't understand Call of Duty, and quite frankly, probably should stop playing Call of Duty. I honestly feel like people that complain about Call of Duty, especially skill-based matchmaking, are quite... I don't know what to say there. I think they are complaining about the wrong thing, and I think they are misdirecting their complaints, and probably, yeah, probably should shut up, if I'm being honest with you. I also feel like they are a vocal minority that, quite frankly, should be ignored. Yeah. Which is what the developers have done for the last couple of years, although they have clarified certain things, and that is skill-based matchmaking only exists for a small group of select players, and that's it, which is something you already knew and has been the case for over a decade, and we have mathematical proof about that, although people still seem to peddle a lie and claim that they have proof otherwise. But you know, yeah, not much else to really say there. So, what else can I say, really? More Call of Duty. It really is more Call of Duty. I don't like the art style of this game, and I haven't liked the art style for a while when it comes to Call of Duty, because god damn it, people blend in so well. They really do, and it honestly can be quite difficult to see people sometimes. I don't know why they are insistent on that, but they are completely insistent on it. It drives me nuts. It really does. They seem to want to strip away as much information from a player as humanly possible. I will say this though, the footsteps in this game are actually a thing, which is nice, because for over a decade now I've struggled to hear people's footsteps, but I can somewhat hear them in this game. Oh, there is still a lot of ambient noise, which somewhat clouds that, and that is just annoying. Please, just give us an option to remove that, please. Just please. I do understand why they don't want players to use sound too heavily, because, well, it's Call of Duty, and that would be too easy. Even though the game, honestly, it's honestly much more useful, and it probably would slow the game down. But then again, it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is a very slow game to begin with, and if they didn't want the game to be slow to begin with, why did they make it so you can die so fast? And the maps are designed a certain way, but you get the idea. Anyway, I feel like I've rambled on long enough now, and I really don't have that much else to say. I'm just gonna say Call of Duty Cold Turkey is fine, and I'm probably gonna continue my Cold Turkey spell with Call of Duty for the foreseeable future, until they try and do something completely different, and probably not make Call of Duty anymore in its current formula. Oh, one more thing. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Hope you enjoyed the leftover gameplay I have, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all of that fun stuff. Oh, and one more thing too. It's very cold right now. It really is.